You see all of these business gurus online talking about AI, automation, e-commerce, and dropshipping. And you know what the funniest thing is? They think we're stupid enough to believe them. They'll tell you, like you see this on YouTube, they'll tell you, okay, this business is the best way to make money. You know, it's AI, it's dropshipping, it's e-commerce, it's agency. What's the one thing consistent with all these people who tell you to do all these businesses? The one consistent thing is that they don't actually make their money doing the business that they're telling you to. They are not drop shippers and agency owners and AI automation nerds. No, they're not. They're influencers. The one thing in common with all the people who are making a really good amount of money when they're young these days, we're all influencers, we're all content creators. It's just that a lot of these content creators, it's almost like a scam. Like basically they're telling you that you should go and do this business model that's amazing, it's the best one to do. They don't do it themselves. It's not hard to Photoshop a screenshot of their Stripe account or some shit. They're not actually drop shipping. They're not actually doing e-commerce or agency or whatever. They're all content creators. Like, do you see like the pattern here with all the rich young people that you can go and watch today? Because the truth is, like, there's actually a lot of people who make like millions of dollars in their 20s. I'm actually one of them. It's not as rare as it would seem. But what is rare is to find someone who's actually telling you the truth, which is how they're making money. All of the people you see on YouTube, we all make our money through posting content and then selling you a program, which is like an informational product, a course, community, those kinds of things. But most of the creators that you'll watch will tell you to go and do a business model that sounds like pretty kind of like, you know, it's like hype. It's like, oh, it's AI. Ooh. Like, you know, it's something like you can imagine for the peasant brain that's like so exciting. It's like, I'm going to do AI. Drop shipping. Trading. You know, it's all this shit. All the people you see who are on YouTube, TikTok, and they're teaching you about these ways to make money, they don't make money from that way, because that way of making money is for peasants. The best way of making money is to do exactly what these guys are doing, which is to post content and then sell to your audience a course, coaching, community, that kind of thing. So you can go out and mine for gold if you want to. You can go and be a trader. You can go and be a drop shipper. You can go be a fucking agency helping chiropractors scale. If that's what your like dream life is, being on the charts like a degenerate every day, putting fucking nicotine pouches in your fucking mouth. Oh yeah, bro, this was a big day of looking at the screen and, you know, the number went up and I sold at the right. It's gambling. It's fucking gambling, bro. I will not hear it from anyone who says that trading is anything other than fucking gambling. It is. And being a fucking agency owner, helping chiropractors scale, like it's just gay as fuck, really. Like there's one good way to make money in the modern day, and I have to just be honest, like I have to be a bit mean. You are like a bit mentally retarded if you're not considering it, at the very least not considering it, which is to just post content. That is the single best way to make money. That's the way that all of us are making money. That's the way that your favorite influencer who's telling you, no, don't be an influencer, be a drop shipper, and he's trying to sell you a drop shipping course. He's making money from being an influencer. The agency guy, he's not making money from agency, he's making money from being an influencer. The drop shipping guy, the e-commerce fucking trading, they're all making money from being influencers. All of them. They don't make money from the actual thing. I'm telling you, like they might have made like 10K 4 years ago, but they're not making money from that now. The most money to be made is by posting content, building an audience, and then selling something. So look, you can go and follow all these other goofy little business gurus, go and learn your gay little AI automation bullshit. You can go and learn how to be a soulless fucking trader, OnlyFans man, all of this stupid shit. You can go and learn all of that, which is like level 1, I'm a fucking peasant. Or you can just be the big dog and become an influencer yourself, which is the goal for like these guys. All these guys are smart, by the way. They're not retards, you know, these influencers. They're very smart. That's why they've chose the best business model for them. But what they're doing is a very smart way. They're being influencers, but they know it's easier to convince you to go and do some shiny object bullshit, AI, trading, crypto, NFT, like new age type of shit. I won't lie to you. It's actually pretty tough to be an influencer. It's easy as fuck at the same time. You know, I work like fucking 20 minutes a day. It's nothing. But it's hard because it can take about a year for it to really pop off. made like £600 in the first like 6 months, like nothing. Then after like 7 months, 8 months, I started to make like £1,000 a month consistently. So it's like full time, 1,000, 1,500. It's full time. It's slow, but it's a full time income basically. And it was only after about like a year that then my video started to do well. And then I was making good money, like over 10K a month. For many people, it might not, like 10K a month in 1 year is still unreasonable. I tell my students that you can expect to be on 10K a month, maybe in like 3 years if you dedicate your life to this. But the difference is you can also start to make like $1 million a year from this business. And also like this is the type of business that even when you're rich, you'll still do because it's actually purposeful. It's enjoyable. Think about it. It's 8 a.m. on a Thursday. I'm just about to go to the gym. I've literally got my gym clothes here next to me. I've just ordered my pre-workout meal. It's going to come here in 20 minutes. I sit down, I press record on this. This is going to make me like $2,000 just being sat here. I'm already rich. I don't even really have to be here. I already retired when I was like 26 years old. But it's just fun to like yap and like, give my opinions. It's actually genuinely enjoyable to do. This is my work task. For these guys who are all doing agency and all these things, that they have to miss the gym because they have to take sales calls like fucking peasants. I know because I'm friends with them, right? I know because I'm friends with the guys who are at the low level, but I'm also friends with the guys who are at the high levels as well. So I know the ins and outs of these businesses. I know what the lifestyle looks like. They're all jealous of the influencers. All these guys who are like, oh, AI automation, dropshipping, e-commerce, they all wish they could be influencers. That's why the guys who teach dropshipping are actually influencers. They're not dropshippers themselves. Everyone wants to be a fucking influencer, a content creator, because you work like fucking 3 hours a week. When you are in agency, when you have like an agency and you're taking sales calls like a fucking peasant and you can't go to the gym today because you've got 3 calls booked in at that time, and then you've got to take calls for the US time zone or this time zone, and so you're up till like 1 a.m. and now you're sleep deprived. Congratulations, you made 6K this month, but you're also basically worse than like a 9 to 5 worker. At least they get to go home on time, right? I meet so many people who they can't even come to the gym most days of the week because they've got to take some fucking call to do, or like their Facebook ads has been banned this morning, so they've got to go on it and appeal for the ban again and whatever. It's just bullshit. Right? I'm telling you, the life of like an influencer, like a content creator is so good. It's still hard. It's not physically hard to sit down and press record. It's hard and, for your mental health because people leave nasty comments and stuff. So that's why I don't even use social media anymore. My phone's in black and white. I'm not logged in on any of my profiles. I just send this video to my family, let them post. And I don't look at like comments, views, whatever. I just the money comes in, it's all good, boom, done. That's it. So it's like I can negate the negatives of being an influencer by 1, setting up some safeguarding with this, and then 2, also just understanding that it might take about a year or 2 for it to build up to the point that you're making like 1, 2, 3, 5K a month, 10K a month. But also, that's like a long-term play because this is the business that eventually you want to transition to. Like if the idea is, okay, I'm going to be a trader, but the big idea is you're going to be either a trader, agency owner, like drop shipper, scammer, whatever, up until you make about 10K a month from them. And then you're going to become a content creator where you teach how to make 10K a month from them. Like it was always going to be content creator. That was always the pinnacle of making money these days, has always been to just post content and then sell education, knowledge, instead of doing this like low level bullshit. Now, if you have an extreme passion for that kind of stuff, then by all means go ahead. By the way, like if you really genuinely enjoy, for example, like e-commerce or some shit, go ahead. If you really do, if you feel like that's purposeful for you, go ahead. But the truth is that all these businesses that I've been shitting on today, like the AI automation shit, almost no one actually thinks that they are sort of purposeful work that's helping humanity. You're just doing it for money, which means that you are up next to all the other Jews who are like, you're all competitive as fuck. You're all just like soulless, right? And so that's like, is that how you want to spend your life? Maybe you'll make some money, maybe you won't. But you spent your life just doing something you didn't actually want to do just for the money. That sounds like small dick mindset to me personally. Loose pussy energy to me, right? You should do the thing that you would do for free, get so fucking good at it because it's actually fun for you because you do it for free. And then you'll like, when you're making money from it, it's like, holy shit, I live the best life ever. But of course, look, this is the long-term play. That's what's like scary about this. This is risky. I don't blame you if you've got like a dysregulated nervous system and you've got poverty mindset because of your parents and you're thinking like, no, I need to make the money, like make the money first, forget your passion, whatever. Yeah, that's like such a traumatized peasant mindset is like, don't do the thing you enjoy, just try and make the money. That sounds like a fucking C grade life to me. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to live a C grade life, C minus life? Oh yeah, just try and make the money. That's like saying like, don't think about if she's a good girl. Just try and have sex with her. Okay. Degen. Like, you know, it's such a C grade life, isn't it? It's like trying to get into a relationship with a girl, not taking into account her personality, just so you can have sex with her. That's the equivalent of getting into a business that you don't really enjoy, just so you can make money. The money and the sex will come either way, you fucking retard. It'll come either way. Like if you just get good at the thing you're doing, those things will just come. You don't focus in, like, you don't choose a girlfriend or a wife based on if you can have sex with her, because the sex will come either way. Likewise, you don't choose a business if you can just make money from it, because the money will come either way. The money and the sex, it's like, that's like stable between everything. So forget money for a second. Like, imagine if money didn't exist. Imagine if you already had like $1 billion fucking dollars, unlimited money, everything was free for you. Then, like, imagine, okay, there's no value in money anymore. You already make infinite money. What would you do just for the sake of doing it? Just because it's kind of fun to do? Then do that. And for a lot of people, like, just making content, so fun, it's so creative. You don't have to do it just like me, by the way, you know, sit down talking, whatever. People make artistic videos and creative ones and storytelling, whatever. But you just like go and do the thing that you actually want to do. And what you'll find is it's way more purposeful. It really, like, it scratches the itch of your creative need and, you know, your childlike wonder. And you get out of this fucking peasant mode that people are glorifying these days of like, oh, I don't care about passion or enjoying my work. I just want to make money. That's like saying like, oh, well, I don't care if she's disrespectful. I just want to have sex with her. You sound like a fucking bitch. Like, bro, like, I would not be friends with anyone if they were like this. Right? Such like, this is like barely a fucking C minus life of like, yep, you know what, guys, you know, I'm old, I'm dying. I didn't enjoy my life. I didn't enjoy my work, but oh, I made like, you know, $1 million over the last few years. Oh, nice. Like, who gives a fuck? Money is nice, but like, how much money positively impacts your life is a lot less than how much using your time wisely impacts your life. You know, some people place money as like such a high priority. And I know it's like, it sounds easy because I've already got the money. No, but I was fucking broke with this mindset. That's why I got rich in the first place. I'm not like, this isn't me saying, oh yeah, money doesn't matter now that I'm rich. I was like thinking, look, money is important, but nowhere near as important as people are making out to be. And I was thinking this in 2020 when I had fucking, like, I had a hole in my fucking shoe and I used to wear my brother's clothes, right? So I, like, don't talk to me about like, oh, but like, oh, like I'm poor, I need money. No, I was fucking poor and I needed money. And I was around other guys who all had like, you know, different mindsets to me, probably the same mindset as many of the guys watching this who would disagree. And I kept on trying to help them, saying like, bro, like, don't chase the money so much. Choose the field that you really just want to get good at for the sake of just getting good at it. I remember there was a guy who was doing like trading, like crypto and stuff. And he was like showing me his bank balance once and he had like £35,000 in there, which at the time for me was huge because I had like £200 in mine. And everyone I know, peasants, still at peasant levels. This bullshit with like, oh, well, I'm going to be a trader. Well, I'm going to make money this way and this way and this way. If you're just focused on the money, I'm telling you, it eludes you. It just disappears. You know, it's like being so needy for sex with a girl. She runs away. How do you get the girl? You kind of act like you don't even need it, right? You act like you've already got an abundance of it before you even have got an abundance of it. When you act so desperate for money, just like imagine like the working class poverty, like peasantry people in like America, you know, like some woman, she's working 3 jobs at like fucking KFC or some shit. She's desperate for money. Do you think she's going to get rich? No, fuck no. It's not like being desperate for money and aligning all your decisions to making money that makes you money. It's actually like this weird, like almost like walking away from it, you know, like acting like hard to get. That's actually how you get the money in the first place. You don't focus on the money. You don't focus on the girl. You focus on the thing you just want to do. You need to like get a little bit of brain damage and become like 20% more stupid and just like do what you want. Like if you're at the stage right now, like debating all these business models, and like, you know, my heart goes out for you because none of these fucking other influencers are helpful, right? AI, automation, bullshit, drop shipping, agency. Like it's basically a scam what all these people are doing because they're confusing you, making you think that these are all viable options, but they're not even doing these options themselves because they've found something better, which is being a content creator. So like my heart goes out to you because I know this is hard. And I was in the same position that you were in about 5-6 years ago when I was trying to debate like what business to get into. And I just kept on thinking. Back then, AI wasn't really a thing, but I kept on thinking between like drop shipping, coding and shit, because people kept on saying like, oh, coding is like so easy to make money right now. And I just couldn't choose one, you know, I couldn't choose which one to do. And it was only randomly one day I thought to myself, like, wait, hang on, this is actually really stupid. Of all the business models that I'm thinking of, all I'm trying to decide is like which one is going to give me the reward that I want, which is money and status, but all of them are going to give me that. So it doesn't really make sense for me to look at the positive things of each business, you know, like, okay, you think about trading and coding and rapping and YouTube and AI and crypto and whatever. When you think about which one's going to make you money, well, all of them will. So then there's no point thinking like that. So everything changed for me when I started not to think about which one's going to make me money, but which one, like I almost acted like I had brain damage. And I asked myself like a child, like, which one do you want to do? And I was like, well, YouTube, of course. I just want to talk on camera for like 20 minutes a day, and that's it. I don't want to take calls at fucking 2 a.m. I don't want to send emails like 100 emails a day. What kind of fucking slave work is this that people are normalizing? Oh yeah, do more outreach, bro. Just send 100 messages a day. That sounds gay as fuck. So that's your work task. That's your contribution to humanity. You're the fucking dickhead in my Instagram DMs and my, oh hey bro, I wrote a series of emails. Just let me know if you want it. Dork. Holy shit, what a fucking gay way to live your life. Because look, oh yeah, but he's making a living. No, but look, you can make money from anything. Do you actually want to go and send 100 emails a day to random fucking restaurants and companies trying to like get them to buy your service? No, you don't. Do you actually want to try and help chiropractors and dentists scale? No, it's gay as fuck. Do you actually want to be sat there, AI automation, oh, use Claude? Like, no, it's gay as fuck. You don't want to do any of these other fucking businesses. You're only considering it for money. You don't want like that fucking like dirty girl, like, you know, the disrespectful girl, but you'd only consider it for sex. But that's like such a low tier, like such a beta male move. Right? So stop looking at the end outcome and think about like have some fucking balls and think about like, what do you actually want to do with your work life? Forget about the money. The money comes when you're good at something. It's as simple as that, bro. You can basically get into like almost any fucking field in business these days and make a fuck ton of money. If you're good at it, it doesn't matter. If you're good at trading, you'll make money. If you're good as an influencer, you'll make money. If you're good at like being a fucking like agency owner, you'll make money. If you're good at AI, you'll make money from everything, you fucking retard. From everything. Right? So why are you thinking about the money? Like what fucking shit thinking skills do you have where you're like, this is your level of like intellect, where you're thinking about, oh, but you know, trading might make me money faster. All of them will make you money. All of them. If you're shit at any business model, you won't make money. If you dedicate your life to any business model for the next 3 years, you'll make good money. So which one do you actually want to dedicate your life to? Because the money is matched. Anyone who tells you that you'll make more money in trading than dropshipping is a fucking scammer, including anyone who will tell you that you'll make more money as an influencer than as a trader, than as a dropshipper. Like it's all like you can make $1 million in the next few years with any of these fucking businesses, any of them. All these guys who tell you, oh, this one's better, this one, it's all bullshit. The big thing is which one has the task that you actually want to spend your time on. That's what these fucking little business gurus won't tell you. They'll tell AI, automation, AI industries, it's all bullshit. They're just trying to sell you into their fucking program. They don't even do this AI shit themselves. They're selling you an info product because they're content creators. This is what I'm saying. I'm biased on this side because content creation is for me personally, the most fun business like a model there is. For me, like what is the task that you're going to spend like your hour or two of work per day? Do you want to work for 10 hours a day? If you could make the same money working 1 hour a day, would you want to, or would you want to just work more because, you know, you've got a bit of trauma and you feel like you need to be busy? Because a lot of people have got that. For me personally, I wanted to have a full life where I can just go and spend 3 hours a day reading and 3 hours a day hanging out with people at lunchtime and whatever. And I want to spend 4 hours a day at the gym and everything. So my work life needed to be like an hour or two maximum per day. And this is the type of business that can do that. I couldn't have done this kind of lifestyle that I wanted by being a little outsourcing little geek doing 1,000 fucking cold DMs per day or whatever. For me personally, maybe you like the slave grind. Maybe you've got a bit of like insecurity or trauma or some shit. Probably, I don't know. But like basically just figure out the thing you actually want to do. And it's so hard for young people, especially young men, to do this because you've got no fucking balls, right? You've not been allowed to have your own opinion. Which one do you want to do? Like, do you know what you like? Do you know like what thing do you enjoy? Or like fuck, it's like I'm trying to peel back the layers of you to understand like who the fuck you actually are. Like you don't realize how deep this gets. You watch so much content that you've lost your ability to actually have like your own authentic, like your actual like your integrity, your own values. You don't even know your own opinions because of how much fucking content you've watched. What do you like to do? Do you know? You watch all these influencers and they tell you, oh, if you're not making money, oh, if you're not living like this, if you're not living like this. Now you've lost who the fuck you are. What you need is a bit of a dopamine detox, like detachment from the internet. And ask yourself, if you were guaranteed to fail, what would you not regret doing? Usually people ask the inverse of this, which is like if you were guaranteed to succeed, but I think that's bullshit. Imagine every business model and imagine you spent like the next few months dedicating your life to it. If you were guaranteed to fail, which one would you not regret? So imagine, okay, you spend the next 6 months like trying to be a content creator and then you fail, you don't get views. But then you made content that actually you go back and you rewatch and you send it to people. Eventually when you've got like a girlfriend in the future, you guys go and watch the videos you made and it's funny. And she's like, oh my God, is that you? Whatever. It's still kind of enjoyable. You probably wouldn't regret that. Would you regret sending 100 DMs and emails every day doing outreach for your fucking agency? Yeah, you probably would. Would you regret setting up another dropshipping website and trying to run ads and losing money from it? Yeah, you probably would. Would you regret learning all this AI bullshit where the software keep changing and it's like you're just a dork pretending to be intellectual, like the type of person who uses X, like Twitter, where like they think they're smart, but they're actually just fucking dorks, right? You probably would regret most of your time in most of these businesses because you're only doing them for the end outcome. Which business or which career, if you went all in on, do you think you would not regret even if you failed? Right? That's such an interesting question. Maybe you should take some time away from the internet. Stop looking at the fucking comments and the side suggested videos. Finish your meal if you're eating. And go and just spend like a slow, like 10, 20 minutes, stare at your wall or journal. And just ask yourself that question. If I was guaranteed to fail and I had dedicated 3 to 6 months of my life to each business model, which one do I think I would regret the least just because I kind of had like some fun during it? Because that business model, that answer that you'll give, that's the one that you actually have like a sort of unfair strength, like an unfair edge in it. That's the one that you can perform better than other people because you actually have such a high level of intrinsic pleasure in it. That's the one that even when you become rich enough, you'll keep doing just because it's just fun to do. It's just easy. It's like that's the type of person you've become now. Right? So just be careful listening to all these influencers online because I'm telling you, like I know a lot of them, right? And I also know of them from other people and I know their students and I see the people, I live in a hub of like sort of online entrepreneurship. There's a lot of fucking like shady shit going on in this space where these assholes will tell you like, oh yeah, you should be a drop shipper. You should do this business model or this one. AI is the best way to make money. They'll tell you all this, but they don't do it themselves, right? They don't do it themselves because truthfully, as a fact, this is the best way to make money in the modern day. It is. It's hand down. You can't even argue with this anymore. Even those people, they'll try and argue, but it's like they're all influencers. This is the best way to make money. It's being an influencer, being a content creator. Right. So don't listen to the bullshit that you see on the internet. Try to like take a step back because I find that it just kind of fucks up your thinking. And then if you're anything like I was in like 2019, you're probably just jumping from one business model to the next one, like every week or every month or something, not making like good progress. And every time you watch another one of these videos, you start like getting convinced to jump again and again, thinking, okay, this is the time now that I'll stick to it. Oh no, this time and this, it's just bullshit, man. What you need is just get the right thing and then just stick to it. But that's not going to happen whilst you're like chronically watching videos where you're debating things, right? It's kind of like, imagine you've already got a wife and you're constantly weighing up 3 other girls at the same time. It's like, well, you're not going to be satisfied then, right? You have to almost like just cut off the decision making with the other ones. But the reason why you're kind of open to it is because you're probably trying to do some bullshit business model recently, like trading or something, where you've been like researching it and practicing it with some fake account or something. And you're realizing like, yeah, maybe I can make money. But you're also thinking like, fuck, this is kind of gay. Like, this is kind of like a shit existence, actually. I don't actually want to do this. Like, you've sent your first 10 emails and you're like, wait, what the fuck is this? Like, so people really just like copy paste fucking messages and emails every day and they don't want to kill themselves because this is stupid as fuck, right? You've probably had a couple of these experiences as I did in 2019, but the money is blinding you. right? It's like the sex blinds you with a girl. What you need to do is just like slow down a bit and forget about the end outcome, forget about the money, and just think, which work task do you want to do today? Go and make the dropshipping site today. Go and like send out the emails for your agency tomorrow, and then go and make the best piece of content that you can the day after. And for so many people, I guarantee the day that you spend like just making like some like funny, interesting video like for YouTube or Instagram, I guarantee that will give you the highest satisfaction, because there's just something beautiful about making content and like, you show it to people. And if you really put effort in, I guarantee you'll watch it again like the next day, right? That's what's like beautiful about this job. If we're not even thinking about the money or the clout or anything like that, it's just so much more fun to do. And when you're having fun, you'll just do it so much more than everyone else. And that's your competitive advantage. That's why maybe this business model, posting content, becoming an influencer, is right for you. It was right for me. And I'm so glad that I just made the right decision and I didn't let all these fucking business gurus convince me that it was trading or dropshipping or AI automation society or, like this fucking whatever the fuck all these people are talking about. They're all influencers, bro. They're all influencers. So choose the right decision for you. Maybe it's not content. It might be, it might not be. But fuck, man, I wish I had this video like 5-6 years ago, because I was stuck in this phase for like 9 months debating all these different business models. And I wish someone just told me, like, why are you thinking about the money? Like, the money will come from whatever one you choose if you get good at it. Just choose the one you actually want to do. So if it's content, then yeah, I'm happy for you. And then, this podcast here on this channel or on Spotify, I'll be posting lessons and stuff that might be valuable to you. So enjoy it.